the comments are going to be fun to read on this one. Hey collectibros, it's me, Shinobi Nando, and welcome to another What's in the Box? My video series where I show you what you can get where, how much it's going to cost you, who has it the cheapest, and is there any freebies or pre-order extras you can pick up. We don't just break down the collector's editions on this channel, we also do the standard and the digital versions of the game, so if you find this information helpful, do me a big favor by hitting subscribe. That all out of the way, today we're doing God of War Ragnarok. I just want to say, before we go into this, I know some of you are here to go raving mad about something we'll bring up later in the video. I will discuss that briefly. I am planning to do an entire separate video addressing that issue. And well, of course, you're free to comment whatever you like. I will ask if you enjoyed this video or if you're a regular subscriber, then wait for that one to come out and we'll have a proper discussion then. God of War Ragnarok is the sequel to the soft reboot of the God of War franchise, God of War, featuring the adventures of Dad of Boy and Boy himself, Atreus, aka Loki. Alright guys, let's break down the first couple editions. Pre-order God of War Ragnarok Standard Edition at any participating retailer to receive the Risen Snow Armor set. Also, if you pre-order here in the UK from Game, you'll get this mini metal poster. Currently, the best deal for Australia is either Amazon or JB Hi-Fi, where the game is cheaper than standard pricing. And here in the UK and Europe, the same goes for Shop 2. Please be aware that if you pick up the game on PS4, you will have to pay a $10 upgrade fee for the PS5 version of the game. Or you can pick it up digitally as part of the Digital Deluxe Edition, where you will get the full game on PS4 and PS5, the Darkdale armor set for both Atreus and Kratos, the Darkdale weapon bundle set, which gives you the Darkdale blade handles and axe grip, the official God of War Ragnarok digital soundtrack, a Dark Horse digital mini art book, the Avatar set, and a PlayStation 4 theme. So that is the launch day and digital deluxe edition. Sadly, normally I'd offer a code from CD Keys, but I can't because Sony never really has a discount on their digital store unless they do them personally. They only do first party sales. Also, another thing that's kind of weird is the digital deluxe version obviously has the upgrade for the PS5, but it comes with a PS4 theme, which kind of sucks. I know that there's still way more PS4 players than there is PS5 because they're still hard to come by. I don't know, just having something that's you're paying extra for and you can never use on your PS5, it's kind of weird. But enough about that. You're here to talk about the Collector's Edition. The God of War Ragnarok Collector's Edition comes in this Knowledge Keeper's Shrine. Inside the shrine are the 2-inch Vanir twin carvings in the same style as Atreus' wooden toy carvings of the Huldra brothers from the God of War Collector's Edition. This completes the set of wooden carvings, a dwarven dice set, a steelbook, despite the fact that you only get the game as a printed code for both PS4 and PS5, and of course, this 16-inch or 40 centimeters Mjolnir replica, the highly detailed replica of Thor's signature weapon from the game. In the Collector's Edition, you also get the same downloadable content as the Digital Deluxe Edition. The Collector's Edition is available at Game here in the UK, GameStop in the US, most Amazon European sites including Amazon France. Keep an eye on the description as I'll be updating it regularly as stock becomes available worldwide. And if you know where it's available in your country, do leave us a comment. Now, I've seen a lot of confusion regarding the weapon prop, which is Mjolmir. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter not exactly knowing what it was or calling it an axe. I know a lot of you are only familiar with maybe the MCU's version of Thor and that version of the hammer. They're both hammers, but the kind of squarish. Do you know what? It might just be easier just to show you. Give me 1 second. Probably just take a second. Oh, that can't be good. Oh, sorry. Jeez, was that somebody's cat? Oh. Smaller than I remember. But yeah, most of you will probably be familiar with that version of Thor's hammer. This is closer to the traditional Norse mythology version of Thor. If you're a regular to my channel, you know that I absolutely love replicas. Don't get me wrong, I love a good statue or plushie. But if you always gave me a choice between a resin statue or an in-game replica that I could own in real life,
I think you could kind of guess which one out of the two I'd probably pick.
We actually got one more very similar edition to discuss, and we'll quickly go over that, and then we'll compare the two and review it as a whole. The Jotnar edition for God of War Ragnarok is very similar to the collector's edition. You get the Knowledge Keeper Shrine, the replica of Mjolmir, and once again a printed code for the game. However, exclusively to the Jotnar edition is the 7-inch vinyl record with music by Bear McCree, the Falcon, Bear, and Wolf pin set representing Faye, Kratos, and Atreus respectively. The legendary Jotnar ring, a ring from Norse mythology. The legendary Jotnar ring comes with a red cloth bag. Brok's dice set, which is an alternative to the dwarven dice that you get in the collector's edition. The Yggdrasil cloth map showing each of the 9 realms. And you get the same digital content. This version of the game is available at European Amazon sites, dependent on country, Game here in the UK, GameStop in the US. It was apparently available at GB Hi-Fi in Australia and EB Games, however it appears to be sold out and may be available on Amazon. Guys, these are super limited, so if you have any information, help your collectibles out by leaving a comment and I'll update the description. So that is the Jotun edition. It is basically a upgraded version of the collector's edition. Still comes with Mjolnir, still comes with the collector's box, still comes with a lot of the same items. You do get the physical vinyl. You also get the Brok's dice instead of the dwarven dice. They just appear to be a different material. You also get the cloth fabric map of Yggdrasil. Looks really cool. I'm not really a poster or a map guy, but I can make an exception maybe. And this is where I get really conflicted. I have no way of listening to vinyl. I'm not really big on pins per se. I just kind of collect them as they're part of collector's editions. And again, maps and posters. Truth be told, I'm leaning, at the moment anyways, more towards the collector's edition. Well, yes, the extras are cool. They're typically things that either just stay on my shelf, hidden in the background, or I leave inside of the collector's edition box. Now, Sony are kind of known for doing two things at the moment when it comes to collector's edition. They always seem to have two tiers, a normal, and I use the term normal loosely here, collector's edition, and then a higher tier one that has a special name like the Jotun version or the Regala. It has a few extra items, but typically is the same as the collector's. Well, the Regala is an exception to that. The statue was slightly different, but... And the second thing they're known for is giving the game digitally. Now, I said we're going to touch on this very, very briefly in this video because I am making a separate one. And my opinion of this is... I think this is their solution to the fact that they went with a diskless version of the game. Now, you should have an option. I think they should do what companies like Bungie do, who, funnily enough, they just recently acquired. Bungie are really good of selling the collector's edition as a standalone or with the expansion or game. And Sony could really learn from this, I think. Just sell me the Jotun or the collector's edition on its own, and then let me pick it up physically or digitally at my own choice. Guys, I am going to be picking up that hammer in some shape or form. I have not made up my mind whether I'm going to go the Jotun edition or the collector's edition. I mean, if you've seen how Thor looks in the game, it's finally somebody that I could probably cosplay as, so I need that hammer. I want that hammer. The hammer needs to sit in the background of my videos. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it useful or informative, please give it a like. Let me know which version of the game you'll be picking up in the comments down below. Now, as I said before, I can't really do a link to CD keys to give you guys a discount. However, if you want to help and support the channel, please feel free to use the new super thanks button down below. And while you're down there, if you could subscribe and hit the notification bell, that'd be great. So that way you know when I'm going to upload another What's in the Box, or check out one of my collector's editions. Who knows, maybe I'll even do this one. Maybe I'll even cosplay as Thor. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.